So what is my final message to everyone? I will have other videos, so don't stress about that. This is just an intro. It's a little experiment to see what everyone thinks about this new formatting for Memoirs of a Blazer. But what is my message to everyone? My key message is always that you need to follow your dreams because your dreams are valid. I think we all know that now. We are worthy human beings and we are enough as we are. I was enough as I am, and that is why I am in the United States of America chasing my dreams even further. So you're never too small to this, to that, like to dream the impossible. It can happen. My other message to you is that you need to come out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's not seriously like leaving South Africa or leaving wherever you are in the world and go to a completely different country. Maybe it's just being brave enough to telling your parents that I'm actually not going to pursue being a doctor anymore. I really just want to be an architect. Or it's being brave enough to leave a relationship that makes you feel like you're not worthy. Just anything that, you know, like we get stuck in the ruts and a certain kind of pain. So when I was living in South Africa, my pain was the fear of not realizing my dreams. That was like a pain I was living with. And I kind of became comfortable with it because I kept negotiating with myself, like, you know, not everyone's meant to be great, and, you know, it only happens to a select few, and what are the chances that you'll be the 1 in a billion thing, and because, you know, the brain sometimes likes to trick itself into believing things that are not necessarily true. But what I have found is that comfort is detrimental to helping you express the highest expression of yourself. So guys, do not sell yourself short. Like, I cannot stress this enough. You cannot sell yourself short. I promise you that I am exactly like you. Exactly like you. I also have doubts every day. Trust me, every day. Even though I am here, I have a million doubts, guys. I feel like I'm fat. No, seriously, like, not like, you know, like people think, you know, you think you're fat, you know, and you're that thin, like, you know, those annoying people who say they're fat. No, I know that I'm like thin, but you know, like that model slenderness, like, I'm not that. I'm actually quite toned and muscular kind of girl. So I feel like I'm fat sometimes. I know I'm short, like I'm miniature. And then there are other things, man, like sometimes I wish that my hair wasn't so tightly curled. Sometimes I wish that I was actually darker so that people might find me more interesting and think that I'm more black because I'm darker. There's so many things that I want to keep changing about myself so that I can be accepted by other human beings. But then I always tell myself that there is no ways in hell that God would have created me the way that I am, only for me to be changed. Like, he believes that I am enough, and my destiny and my legacy needs someone like me, needs me exactly the way that I am, and that I need not change anything about myself in order to fit that legacy. And that everything that I'm experiencing within myself and that scares me or makes me feel like I'm not worthy, it's part of the journey, it's part of the process, but I need to trust that I am enough and that I am worthy of my dreams. So that is ultimately the whole point of Memoirs of a Blazer, the whole point of all my Facebook posts and all the stuff that I keep telling you guys. People, I was born in Sebokeng's Zone 14. And I cannot, like, I remember the dusty streets, you know, my mom and I used to walk everywhere. And I literally look at my life and I'm like, dude, you're 25 and you're walking the streets of Washington, D.C. You're looking at the statue of Abraham Lincoln, and there are people who have come before you, and it's so surreal. And sometimes you can get like lost in all your little like thoughts that make you think that you're not worth it, and immediately like hit yourself and go, no, you wouldn't be here if you weren't worthy. And that's what I need you to know, is that you are enough, your dreams are valid, you are worthy, and there is nothing that stands in the way of you achieving your dreams except for you. You are what can be the end all and be all of how you experience your life. I fully appreciate and understand that everyone's circumstances are different. I completely understand that. But I am a fundamental believer that our choices and how we react to circumstances that even if we didn't want are happening in our lives, that we can take those moments and allow them to make us great, and allow them to push us forward to express the highest purpose and potential of ourselves, and that we are divinely blessed on so many levels. And the fact that you can breathe at this very moment is a miracle. And it's something that you need to be so grateful for. Guys, you may not necessarily believe in God, you may believe in something else that's different, but what's important about chasing your dreams is that you need to believe that there is something bigger than yourself that you're going after. And that thing will continue to pull you when you can no longer push. I remember a good friend of mine telling me about the pull-push, that sometimes it's harder to push something every day. Like, it's harder for me to push to go to the gym. It's so much harder for me to push to eat healthy, to push to, do all the things that are not so fun and romantic about chasing my dreams, to motivate myself. Sometimes that push is so hard, but what's easier is the pull. And what pulls me is my future self, the self that I dream about, that I think that I can be, and I know I can be. That person pulls me and says, girl, you're not where you are, where you want to be, but thank God you're nowhere near where you used to be. And that's me every day. I take it and I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of wondering if I'll ever make it. But overarching all of that is a undying belief that I am worthy of something great, and that's something important. And my life, just as your life, is important in inspiring and helping other people around you. So that's the whole point of all of these videos and the whole point of Memoirs of a Blazer. And I just want to thank you guys so much for continuously supporting Memoirs of a Blazer. I will continue to document all the crazy things that happened to me in America. I have not burnt anything yet. I do not know how to iron, therefore I only buy clothes that are not ironable, but that's not the point. The point is that I for the most part, I know I am here and I'm learning, and I'm in gratitude of the universe. And I hope that you are in gratitude of the universe for your life and for your dreams and for your potential. And the possibilities are endless, guys. The limit does not exist. Cheers, guys.